So when I was a rookie investigator, probably in the late 90s, I was researching at a court. And I had a woman just walk, and this is back when you didn't really use computers. There were index cards and shit. And I'm doing a background on someone, and I had a woman walk up to me, and she's like, "Yeah, you an investigator?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "All right, I work for this organization. You know, let me get your card. I'll call you. We might be interested." So I get a call a couple of weeks later, and it's someone from the Church of Scientology, and they want to hire me as a contracted investigator. And at the time, you know, like I didn't know what the fucking Church of Scientology was. I just like John Travolta, Tom Cruise, like it wasn't as, you know, exposed as it is since Leah Remini came out. You know, it was still kind of a weirdo, religious, quasi-cult organization. So I'm like, fuck yeah, money, business. So they call me up to Boston. I have a meeting with one of their Scientologists who happens to be Pat Renna's father, who runs because Pat Renna's a Scientologist. Great guy. And religious freedom. I don't give two fucks what you fucking believe in, as long as you don't hurt anyone. And I interviewed with them, and they wanted me to be like one of their Northeast investigators. And I'm like, okay. So they put me through the E-meter test. You ever see the E-meter test?
No.
It's very well known within their organization. It's like these two cylinders that you hold, and it reads your, I don't know, your signals in your body. I don't know. I don't even know how to fucking say it. You know, they're asking me questions like, am I a spy for the government and shit like that, like paranoid type questions, which I passed with flying colors because I wasn't a spy for the government. So it's their version of a lie detector test that looks like something a kid made in third grade art class. You know, they use it in their auditing, which is what they call it. So I ended up doing work for them for about 9 years. I was one of their investigators, and I remember the first assignment they ever gave me was in Boston. We used to have something called the Combat Zone in Boston, which has been cleaned out. It's in the theater district, and my job was to crawl on a dumpster and find this bag of trash from the 10th floor of this high rise at an accounting firm, and then meet someone in a dark alley the next day and hand it off to him. And I'm like, well. The fuck, they pay good. The money's green. Why not? So, so I was breaking the law while I was doing that, because in Massachusetts, trash on a curb is considered abandoned. Abandoned trash is considered anyone's, and it's admissible in court. Trash in a dumpster is property of whoever owns that dumpster, and if you pop that open and crawl inside it, it's trespassing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'd pull down this dark alley. I had a buck knife. I brought my 9mm, thought I was cool, and I would literally crawl in the dumpster and spend like 3 hours in there. It was corporate trash. It wasn't like rats and tampons, So, and I would slice bags until I found the floor I needed, and then I'd peek my eyes out, and jump out, hop in my car, and then,
that's incredible.
And then go through the trash, and then pull out what looked important, and put it in a envelope and then hand it off to one of their local people. Don't know who I was investigating. Don't care.
Didn't ask.
I did that for that was like a year, so that was a good gig.